having a chat with my friends outside the classroom. Suddenly, our house captain came to me with her friends from nowhere. Come to school tomorrow. Don't stay at home. That's all she said. She disappeared. I was surprised. Why is she telling that to a student who get the prize for the best attendance at school? Dear Toastmaster of the day, Toastmasters and guests. Although I didn't consider it a serious matter, I went to the school the day after with a bit of curiosity. Later on, I found out that the annual house meeting was scheduled on that day. At the meeting, some of my friends were appointed for the positions while all were cheering them. Meanwhile, I heard someone calling my name. I knew it was for me since I'm the only Mihiri present at the meeting. It was the current house captain announcing me as the new house captain for the following year. I was elated. I was surprised. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I was the happiest person in the whole world. I went in front, all were applauding. As I walked towards the stage, suddenly something came into my mind. Oh no, now I'm the house captain of the Paravi house, the house which has become last for 6 consecutive years. All my happy feelings ran away from me. I am sad now, more than I've been before. Then I grasped that if our team has a good leadership to guide us to victory, we won't be losers anymore. At that time, to be honest, I didn't have any idea about the leadership styles. I got to know about them as I embarked on this Toastmasters project. But when I look back, I could see some of the styles were used by me. Let me introduce the 8 different types of leadership styles to you. According to Toastmasters website, they are altruistic, democratic, innovative, affiliative, coaching, authoritative, bureaucratic, and pace setting. I recognize that I'm a person who uses the altruistic and democratic style of leadership styles. Let me show you how from the story that I've been telling you. The first thing I did in order to be victorious was replacing the word I with the word we. That denotes that I am sharing the leadership with other members of the team. That's how we began. That made us a great family. All the members in the group, especially the ones who are given positions, took a participative role in the decision-making process. We motivated the people by providing opportunity for participation. This was the most effective way because we needed the knowledge of entire team to solve the problems that we have and find our direction towards the victory. This made me realize that I'm a person who uses the style of democratic leadership. Along the way, we had so many hurdles. Some members were neglecting their work. That led us to some downfalls in our journey. Most of the members suggested scolding them and replacing them with the new members who are willing to work. But as a leader, I couldn't do that. I went to them personally, talked with them, and checked on them regularly. Then I understood that they were also fed up with the huge amount of work that we were supposed to do in order to be victorious. After motivating them and supporting them, they worked hard. They worked better than they did before. That made me realize that I have the quality of an altruistic leader. A leader who personalizes approaches to meet the individualized needs of the team members. I understood that I tend to focus on the active listening and empathy. All these made improvements in our team and cleared the paths toward the victory step by step. We could see the glimmering eyes of the house members were filled with hope to win. We started, we started competing as winners, not as losers. The most awaited announcement was made at last in the inter-house sports meet. We were announced as the first runner-up, 6 points behind for the victory. We were a bit sad, but the joy that we had within us was stronger. As Daniel Goleman said, the best leaders doesn't know just one style of leadership. They are skilled at several types. And they have the flexibility to switch between styles as the circumstances dictate. I am still recognizing and improving my leadership styles. The way you lead is unique to who you are. Don't just stick to one style of leadership. Be open and try to bring out the best qualities of a leader within you. Dear Toastmasters, discover the leader within you. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Toastmaster Shani. The topic for today will be, do pickup lines work to begin a new relationship? The spotlight is all yours.
My fellow Toastmasters, do pickup lines start new relationships? Well, considering my entire dating life, I guess that had worked out for me. So maybe I think it's the first impression, or the first words spoken by a random gentleman. We'll make sure that we'll cause an attraction between the two of you. Well, that has worked for me up to a certain extent, to be honest, because there were certain failed relationships that I've got into by getting admired and revitalizing a new relationship. My fellow Toastmasters, I think it might not be the correct at some points, because there was one person who came into my life and he described me in a very different way, which I thought that I was, but unfortunately, which I was not. But later on, I felt no, pickup lines are dangerous. So you need to take care of self. Yourself is very important rather than some random person talking to you. Their words might be sweet, but please be careful. Do your background research and get into a new relationship. Over to you.
It was a wonderful table topic session. I was mesmerized when I just saw how the table topics were displayed and how it started. And I knew that it was going to be a wonderful session right at the beginning. And moving on to the evaluations, the first speaker was Toastmaster Shani. And Toastmaster Shani, you began by restating the topic. And that was a nice way of grabbing the attention. And you didn't hesitate on sharing your personal experience. And I think that's one way of telling a story, sharing your own experience. So that was good. And also, you ended up with a good message. You reinforced the topic by mentioning your experience, and you concluded with a different message than what was intended from the topic. So you shed some new light into that in that aspect. So I would say the storytelling technique that you used was good, and the message was also good. And Your hand gestures were also commendable. Also, just a suggestion, not so much as an improvement, but just a suggestion that you could share with us. Maybe could have shared one of those pickup lines someone used on you. It would have been humorous and it would have been nice and colorful. So apart from that, you did a great job. And moving on to the next evaluation, that would be the third speaker, Toastmaster Shihan. So it was really nice to see you take up a table topic as your first time here, I believe. So congratulations on that. You also reinstated the topic as you began, and that gave clarity to how you should lead your speech. So well done on that. And you related with the audience by saying how we all wish to change something in our lives to go back in time. And you shared your own experience. So that was good. And as a improvement, I would suggest you could use your hands a little bit in your next speech in accordance with what you're saying. Apart from that, you had a great flow. You grabbed onto the topic very fast. You didn't hesitate on thinking on what to say, but you had great flow, and you related to the topic and shared your personal experiences. So well done on completing your first table topic, and I wish to see you taking up more topics in the future. Over to you, Toastmaster Tarashi.